back, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to get that backhoe out. It's the Kubota BH70. We're going to put it out, bring it out here. We're going to install it properly so that you guys can see how it goes. Just simply because it is a gorgeous spring day. Why do this in the garage? I don't have adequate lighting in my garage. You're not going to really see. It's going to make a lot of noise. In the background, I got the geese flying over. I got guys with their chainsaws cleaning up. I've heard a couple of motocross today. So let's go in the garage and have a look about what we got to do. So first thing I got to do is I got to move that snowblower. The snowblower's in the way because the backhoe's behind. As you can see, I usually keep it covered. So we're going to take that out. I'm going to bring it outside. And then we're going to take a look at how to properly install it. I'm going to put it right out in that sun. I'm going to get a little drone from above. So stick around. We're going to have a good time. Beautiful day. Let's do this. Alright guys, so we're back. I got it out of the garage and now I'm gonna just back it up and marry the two, and then we're gonna start connecting the hoses and putting on the fittings. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get this connected up. Make sure you put on some gloves. First we're going to take our blue cable out that we put away in the fall, and then we've got our red cable and we've got our yellow cable. So what we're going to start by doing, it's a little easier connecting it back up than disconnecting it. All the colors are going to go right where they need to go. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hydraulic line from the tractor, Gonna make sure we pass it behind here, and we're gonna go ahead and marry that up with the yellow line on the backhoe. Kind of doing this backwards, so that one's on. And then make sure you always put these caps back together. Go ahead and get the blue one. And since that one hasn't been used for a while, even though it's capped, I like to just clean it, make sure everything's good inside. And we'll go ahead and marry those two on and put their respective caps back together like that. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our red line right back to the tractor itself. So red and red. And then put those two caps back together. And that's going to pretty much do it for our connections. We always want to make sure that all of our hoses are in the back here, tucked away. We'll be able to tuck them away later. So now that we got everything connected, we got hydraulics coming to the backhoe. Everything seems where it should be. We're going to go ahead and start the tractor, bring it back a little bit, set it into the cradle, and then marry it up these two parts. And then we're going to go ahead and put our pins in, and that should pretty much do it for the connection. All right guys, as you can see down there, there's a little lever down at the bottom which I need to make sure on each side they have to be set on straight, so that when we drop her down, everything's going to go. And we want to make sure that this is in line on each side. Should have everything lined up. I always put my pins in like this quick, just to start it. Get this one out of the way a bit. And ever so slightly, just bring your boom out. And now we got both of them in. Now everything is locked in the way it's supposed to be. Everything's out of the way. We can go ahead and bring our feet up. And that's going to pretty much do it. We can now raise, boom,